but I just don't.
Yeah, I mean, even the Intercontinental title, put it up on a Fatal 4-Way match too. It's been weeks since that title's been, defended.
Yeah.
Throw 4 young guys in there. You got an Intercontinental match. Throw 4 guys in for the United States match. I mean, they're trying to come up with a new concept and alleviate, backlash and no mercy and get rid of all the older pay-per-views and bring in new pay-per-views, that are themed, but they're not following through with the theme. Like, for instance, last year we had Extreme Rules. Now, the one thing that I said, me personally, it would have been a first time ever a women's title match taking place in an Extreme Rules match. It would have been the first time.
Right.
They don't follow through. That's the only complaint I got with the new line of pay-per-views that are coming out, like the Fatal 4-Way. I'm pretty sure that we're going to have the Usos and the Hart Dynasty at Fatal 4-Way, but in a regular tag match.
Right. Well, it's just a matter of the fact. Here's what I like about all this, man. Is you can clearly see that they're on a youth push right now, and you just brought up the Uso brothers and the Hart Dynasty. R-Truth is another one. Daniel Bryan. Daniel Bryan didn't even win NXT, and here he is on Monday Night Raw scoring clean pins over the Miz. You know what I mean? So.
And it's awesome.
Oh, it's great.
That right there is awesome.
Yeah, no, it's great, no doubt. And then the winner of NXT, I agree with you. Well, maybe too soon to put them in, especially with the 2 Fatal 4-Way main events at the pay-per-view. But like you said, if you give them, do a title shot, do an IC title or a US title, you know what I mean? And then really push them. And I think, Wade Barrett, as far as NXT tonight, Wade Barrett's got the look that they're looking for. But this Justin Gabriel, and good God, Justin Gabriel, if you've seen him in recent weeks on the mic, just doesn't have it on the mic, but his in-ring work, especially, rave reviews out of FCW. So it'll be interesting to see what happens on NXT tonight. And I think we just got to give it, maybe don't do the match at the Fatal 4-Way pay-per-view, do it the following month, but when you do it, really elevate the NXT winner. Give him a title reign, or give him some sort of storyline that he can build a character for himself. No,
I personally, tonight I know obviously is the last show. Barrett, Otunga. It's going to be between the two of them. It's definitely going to be between Otunga and Barrett.
You know what? Let me say this, and this is just from something I heard over the weekend, and as crazy as it may sound, because I watch NXT every week, they are really, really behind Justin Gabriel. So, listen, they may pull, and I know it's fucking horrible, man. It's brutal, man, because I watch NXT on a weekly basis, and for some reason or another, they are behind him. So, nothing's confirmed, but that shock value tonight, where if they announced Justin Gabriel, it wouldn't shock me. You know what I mean? And it would shock me in the sense that this guy is really going to win this fucking thing, or
it's going to be. I see it being like a deal like the Ultimate Fighter. How we won't see the last of these guys. They're not going to win the contest, but it's not like it's not the last time we're ever going to see them. I'm pretty sure Barrett would be do a run-in with Jericho somewhere down the line if Jericho's getting attacked or something like that.
It's the same thing with the remember the Divas search that they did, where half of those girls came in, half of them are no longer there, but they brought half of them in, you know what I mean? And that's the same thing with the NXT rookies, where a lot of these guys you haven't seen the last of them,
No.
Well, guys, listen, you guys have a good night. You guys feel better. Love the show, man.
All right, take it easy, man. You too.
Appreciate the call, my man. Give us a call. It's 518-712-3070. We have open phone lines right now. We'll take this one. This is giving me a break, man. We'll just stick to live phone calls, right? Caller, you're live on WZR Radio. What's on your mind?
Hey, yes, sir. Hey, I was going to tell you, I called 2 weeks ago,
The fuck out of here, bitch.
Was that Maurice?
That was
Maurice? Oh, maybe you should let him stay. You should have let him stay.
518-712-3070. Nobody wants to hear about Maurice. 518-712-3070. Must have yelled at me a couple weeks ago, didn't he?
No, he didn't, dude. He yelled at you in a nice way, though. He was like, "Excuse me, sir. I didn't appreciate your tone. I didn't appreciate your articles." I was like, wow.
Fuck them. WZROnline.com/chat. Once again, WZROnline.com/chat. All right, before we wrap it up here, should I let him back on?
I think we should let Maurice back on. I think he's entertaining.
What's up, buddy?
Hey, I was gonna tell you I was sorry about two weeks ago.
Oh, it's not a big deal.
And I want to tell you something else about the viewer's choice.
Right.
Yeah.
Are they gonna? Will we get the vote on
We get to vote on the the computer.
Get out of here. All right, let's talk about some news. No. You know what? We got to talk about UFC 114 from this past weekend, man. We had Saturday night UFC 114 big main event featured Rashad Evans and Quentin Rampage Jackson in the main event.
Rashad Evans is a Michigan State man, so I had to support him there.
Oh, is that right? Yeah. Well, see, I had Rampage winning, man. I had a bunch of people on Saturday night, man. Had a house full of fucking people waiting for this one, man. They really hyped it up. I saw a lot of stuff. It's cool now because ESPN does this thing with SportsCenter.
Yeah.
And they had, what was it? On Wednesday, they had Rashad on. On Thursday, they had Rampage on. And Friday, they had Dana White on to really, really hype this up. And a lot of shit talking. For those of you guys that follow the reality show on Wednesday nights, there was a lot of bad blood between these two. And, I mean, they couldn't stand each other. And then basically what happened is the reality show ended. Rampage went on to go film a movie called The A-Team. I'm sure you've heard about it. It's all over the media with Jessica Biel and tons of other people. So they postponed the fight until now, and that's what we had this past weekend. Rampage and Rashad. This was, it was a decent fight. It went all 3 rounds. It wasn't a title fight, so it was 3 rounds. Rashad Evans won by unanimous decision. The scores were 30-27, which is... I could give it 30-27. All 3 rounds to Rashad. The other judge, 2 judges had it 30-27, and the other judge had it 29-28. You know, I wanted a knockout. You know what I mean? There was so much bad blood between these 2 guys that, God, I just wanted a knockout. You know what I mean?
Without a...
I didn't.
I mean, like I said, I don't know. I kind of thought the first 2 rounds, it was just, all to Evans, dude. It was just him whooping on Rampage. But, dude, that 3rd round, though, Rampage, man, he came back for a while. But the thing that I didn't understand was, he didn't go for the kill. He ended up letting Evans get back up and, didn't go in on him,
Yeah, like I said, man, I just wanted the knockout, man, and I wanted to see a Quentin Rampage Jackson knockout. Or if it wasn't Rampage, just have Rashad knock him out, because all the shit that Rampage talks, you got to give him credit, man. They know how to build a fight, and a lot of fighters do. You know what I mean? You go in there and you talk a bunch of shit, but these guys, these guys really hated each other, man.
That was what made it so great.
Yeah, in the co-main event, we had Michael Bisping against Dan Miller. This was a pretty good fight, man. I can't stand Bisping. Ever since the reality show, he just came across as such an arrogant prick. And
I like him, man. I like him, but